What's happening, guys? So we're back in the building today, and I'm coming through in our video. I missed a couple last night because I got home late from the gym. I was very tired, could barely lift my head up. I need to get up next morning for work, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna set my alarm for an hour, and I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna get a couple videos. But I woke up and I was still exhausted, so I was like, you know what, just this one time, I'm gonna miss a couple videos, because I never missed a day in forever on the channel, in a long time. So I took my rest, and you know what, I could do that a lot more often, but I like to do these way too much, and I have so many messages for you guys. I have an unlimited amount of videos. There's just so much that I want to give. And it does take a lot from me to do that. It does take a lot of time, a lot of my focus, a lot of my attention, obviously, in these videos. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot out of me in the run of a day, especially doing it every single day with no breaks. But I feel it's my calling to do it, and that's why I do it. I feel like something is not right when I miss even one day, and that just goes to show, because my intuition, it's not like I'm doing too much and I'm overly doing it. I really feel like if I even miss a day, my intuition tells me, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, get on your calling, get on your purpose, speak for the people. And I honestly feel that's how it is. So I just want to get into this message now that I said that, and these are my thoughts for today. This is what I thought of today, and I just got home not long ago, so I'm going to do this now. And God wants you to know that He knows exactly what you've been through in your life. He sees everything. He saw everything, and you know, you had to keep going. You have to keep going strong even when the times get tough. Even when you feel like you can't. You have to. Even when you feel so emotional to the point where it's so hard just to do everything. You have to keep going. I say this because I felt these emotions in my life, on my journey, a lot of times. And I know how to stay strong during those times, to do what's right, to continue on my path. And it's what you must do. It's what we all must do. It's what I must continue to do, even when times get hard, when it gets tough. And I've worked so hard, like, personally, done the wrong ways in life so many times. And I bet any money all you guys have done something as well, that you took this wrong step, or you took this wrong path, or you got in the wrong relationship which took you out of direction of your life and your purpose. And it can happen to the best of us. It can happen in little ways all the time. But you just have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from the things that you did that, you know, you shouldn't have done, and get back on the horse and keep going forward to the best of your ability to get to that destination. And there's not a destination that you get to that it ends. It's just the next destination after that, and the next destination after that, and the next destination after that. And it's a continuation of reaching these destinations. And sometimes you can just, you know, go down the wrong road that's going to lead you to the wrong destination in a world of hell. And every time you do something like that, God knows what you've been through, and He's willing to continue to guide you and to help you get to the right spot. Nothing is perfect. Life is not perfect. I'm not perfect. You are not perfect. God is not perfect. Jesus Christ is not perfect. The only thing God made perfect is Floyd Money Mayweather's boxing record, 50-0. And I'm joking about that, by the way, but It is perfect, but you know what I mean. I'm just joking. Um, it does not matter how much stuff you go through. It does not matter how many wrong turns you've took. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is you do not stop. You cannot be beat if you do not stop. And you could die trying. We could all die trying. That's what I will do. That's what I will be. If it has to be that way, it has to be that way. I will go out on my shield. I will continue to go through my path. There is nothing that's going to take me off my path. No narc, no hater, no nothing is going to take me off my path, because you are not powerful enough. The power that I have inside of me, you don't have it in you to stop me. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing anybody could do. There's not a path I could take that I couldn't overcome. You have to tell yourself this as well. Even if you do take a horrific path. You start to date somebody, you have kids with somebody, and they screw you over. Like narc females do, or like narc men do, where a narc female will use a man for kids and then leave him messed up, or vice versa. A narc man could purposely knock up a woman, and now she's tied to him for life, and things like this. There's a lot of crazy things that happen in this world, and like I said, it does not matter what road you take. You can still live a good life. You can still make it for yourself and protect your peace at all costs, because your peace is more important than any dollar bill. Your peace is more important than any person that's in your life. It comes down to you first. Protect your peace. Everything else is a bonus. You have a good friend in your life, and I don't even, like I told you guys this in the videos before, I don't even consider anybody friends. It's more of like respect. All these words that are made up, friends, family, this, that, this, it's all about respect, because just because somebody has the same blood as you, or maybe not, it does not mean that you have to be connected to them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you have to respect them. Respect is earned. And you can respect somebody right off the bat, but as soon as they do something to make you lose respect, you lose respect. You can respect people who are real. You can respect people who reciprocate certain energies to you, and you reciprocate certain energies back to them. That's where the respect is. The energy has to be on point. It doesn't have to be a perfect person. It's all about energy. It's all about the respect. And I can respect anybody that has good energy, that is just, they have it right up here, you know what I mean? Like they're not mentally ill to the point where they're trying to affect you, they're trying to gaslight you, they're trying to manipulate you. And there are some mentally ill people that cannot help it, that they're just sort of, they stick to themselves, but they're still mentally ill, and I still have a lot of respect for those individuals. But I don't respect people who are mentally ill, like narcs and things like this, who want to try to take you out, who try to take you down. And the truth is, all haters are mentally ill. They're going through so much in their own life. To be able to hate on somebody else, it makes zero sense. You are exposing yourself. You are crying for help. It's all these people who are doing that. Literally, like you have the time to hate on somebody else. If you see something and you actually believe that there's something wrong with somebody else, you should honestly like say nothing to them, but like feel bad from a distance. If you actually believe that, because I've seen people obviously on social media, on different apps, that it's like, damn, like they're not good right now. Do you think I would hate on them? Do you think I would say something to them? Do you think I would want to do something like that to them? You let people deal with things on their own. You don't need to expose people all the time, especially if they're meaning well. Like that just makes zero sense. And you want to like shove it in their face. You want to just like, you know, try to be a bully, and it's ridiculous. It's people like that that are the most mentally ill, that are the most mentally unstable. They are mad at their own life. It has nothing to do with you. And I'm also the guy like that was in school that would beat up the bullies. I ain't one to start nothing. I ain't one to do anything like that. But like, and I never got bullied. But if I see bullies picking on other people, you best believe I'm gonna say something or stick up for that person, because it's just nonsense. It makes no sense. But it does make sense for me to put a hole in your face if you're gonna pick on somebody else, because you're not gonna do that whenever I'm around. There's nothing more abusive than somebody picking on somebody else, especially physically. Mentally it's bad too, but like, that can't even defend themselves. It's just sad. And I don't tolerate that bullshit behavior, and I will put an end to it, and I will put an end to your face as well. So, you want to do some dumbass shit like that, be my guest. I'll be your guest, pal. And, you know, before I end this video, let's end this on a high note, that to continue on your path and purpose. I have another video after this one, so I will get to that one. I have a lot more to say as well in the next video. No matter what you go through, just continue on. There might be little, you know, bits and pieces of advice that you can take to help, but there truthfully is no secrets. You're not just going to go from where you are, from being in a hard time, to just like rainbows and unicorns or something like that. Like, you have to go through a process to build yourself up. You're not going to get to the top overnight. You're not going to do anything overnight. You have to consistently continue to do the right things, and God is always on your side. As long as you're doing the right things, God is on your side. But if you're still taking the easy way out, if you're still taking these paths where it's like you're trying to get relief, you're trying to like numb yourself from certain pain, you're just not going to get rewarded. It's just not going to happen. And if you want to live that life, be my guest. But you know what you have to do. You almost have to be a sacrifice yourself to really, really, really get that life that you deserve. You have to live and breathe through God and by God at all times. You can't let certain things take you off, because people are caught in such like horrific lives to the point where they're just so messed up. They're so like, and these people want to come off as normal, but I can see through them. I can see how like unsure of themselves they are, how manipulative they are. People that want to party all the time, people that are at family gatherings all the time, people that are loud and obnoxious and do things like this. It's like all those people are not connected to themselves at all. Like, you can see it. They're all drinking, they're all partying, they're all, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel completely different than those people. Just completely different. Like, we are not the same at all. And they are always doing the wrong things all the time. It catches up to them, and it hits them like a ton of bricks. And I'm just exposing it, but I'm not worried about what they're doing. You see things like that. And you just think to yourself, I am blessed. I am truly blessed to not be like that, because I would hate to be like that. I'm going to where I'm going, and I've gotten to where I've gotten to because of the things that I did and didn't do, both combined. Because you can do all the right things but do some wrong things. That could be the make or break point. You can't do wrong things. It's going to set you back. You might still do certain things, but you could block a whole lot more blessings if you just, you know, you're messing up too much. And you're not following the path that God has given you, because you feel this weakness to the point where you have to do certain things that you feel would be funner today, but it's not going to benefit you in the long run. Do more things like that, because everything I do is for the long run. The gym, everything. Even helping people is for the long run. It's not going to help them today. It's going to give them tools, boom, down the line. They solve problems. And there's certain things obviously that can help people to give them relief today, but it's still going to help them more down the line than it is today, if that makes sense. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this video off now. God is always with you. You are protected at all times if you follow the right path. If not, you can be susceptible of Satan getting in the way of certain things being presented to you that might look good in the moment, but they are absolutely not, and it's going to destroy you in the long term. So keep a level head, stay focused, and do your thing. And I'll be back with the next video.